Since the Marching Fire expansion brought 4 new heroes into the game, people have been wondering if there are gonna be any more. Although they've been doing that for a long time now, everyone's got their own ideas on what fighters and heroes could be added to For Honor. The most common idea for a new fighter that I see is the Musketeer. You're probably picturing his fighting style to be like that water dancing guy in that Game of Thrones scene. But I have a better idea, and you guys know me, I have like all the best ideas. Puss in Boots, surprise! No one saw this coming except for those who read the title. Now I know what you're thinking, Zanny, how did you come up with this? Well, as a matter of fact, I was just watching Shrek 2, the greatest movie ever made. Yeah, that's right, I said it, suck a dick flushed away. And when that Puss in Boots scene happened, I just realized, he's perfect. Probably the greatest swordsman ever shown on film. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Suck a dick, that one guy who got roasted by Palpatine immediately. Alright, now I'm gonna explain exactly how Puss in Boots will figure into the game. First and foremost, let's talk about his looks. Obviously, he'll have his classic look with the hat and the boots. Other than that, you can unlock the Fat Puss in Boots armor set. And lastly, Antonio Banderas himself. Picture it like the armor sets in the game where you can unlock the Antonio Banderas head and then just put it on the Puss in Boots body. I think it's a pretty good idea. Up next, emotes, so those steel packs you bought actually mean something. I have ideas for 2 emotes. One is where he just draws P on any surface. This tree, the air, Shugoki's torso, and of course to make anyone stop in their tracks and calm down, Puss in Boots' classic cute pose with his big eyes. Aww. Now for his moveset, get ready to get your minds blown. Let's look at this scene and analyze it frame by frame. This is one of his opening moves. He can jump to eye level and then just hop from player to player, causing damage along the way. Now here you can see Puss in Boots getting ganked by like 3 people, but he blocks all their attacks with ease and even parries one, which leads me to this important point. I think he should just be invulnerable. But Zanny, how is that balanced? Why do you care? Ubisoft doesn't. Some of you might be thinking, this guy's not credible, this guy's a hack. Well, let me prove to you that I know what I'm talking about. Balance has always been an issue in For Honor, and one of the most consistent requests from people that I see is for Shugoki and Lawbringer to get buffed. What if I told you I knew exactly how to buff these heroes? For Shugoki, just give him a minigun. And for Lawbringer, this might be a little more complicated, but I've given it a lot of thought and it could work. Just give him the nuclear launch codes. Now here's another opening move for Puss in Boots. He can just run and then jump at you with a speed of 1,000 shamans. He can drop his sword and just use his claws. Don't worry, this is all still very balanced. A lot of people would say ledging is a problem in For Honor. If you push someone off a cliff, it's normal to expect that he's wishing death upon your family. But anytime you push Puss in Boots off a cliff or anything like that, he doesn't fall to his death, he just cartwheels back into his boots. You know how some maps have ladders for you to get to a higher point? I think Puss in Boots should have the ability to just scale any surface and get anywhere he wants. I mean, he is a cat after all, we're trying to be lore friendly here. Then there's his feats. Some heroes have catapults, arrow strikes, fire bombs. I say Puss in Boots should be able to cough up a hairball, and then if an enemy steps on it, it explodes like a nuke and it wipes out everyone on the map. Don't worry, this is still balanced. Thank you for watching my For Honor documentary. Be sure to like the video to support this movement.